using the internal laptop on my, or the internal webcam on my laptop. Just trying it. The other one has a big smudge on it. It seems to be getting worse. Yeah, guys. So it's the color's a little off on this camera, as you can tell. It's a little pixelated. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. And I just want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. Hope you had a good one. Had a piece of fudge I made. It's kind of crystallized a bit, but it's still fudge. When you look closely, it looks kind of like a turd. I made turd fudge, but it's good. Virginia made it harder for people to access guns. And Virginia was so fired up, they were like, we're also going to make... We'll eat the chocolate and we'll mess with the harness and munching the daily show. I'm not sure how many people will come into this because this is not Saturday. And Walmart caught on to what I was doing, and I think they shut the live down. Lawmakers were the only ones making some long overdue changes. No, it's not Saturday. It's freaking Valentine's Day. It's I forgot to buy you roses, so I got you one of those weird ones at the gas station. It's also a car deodorizer. For discounts and NRA members. Bank of America will no longer lend money. I have candy that I ate that I put leftover Halloween candy in there, Christmas candy. Wow, okay. Props to Kroger for not selling guns to anyone under 21, but also why is a grocery store selling guns? These are the boots I bought. I mean, you know, people on at the Walmart. Hope there's not dog shit on them or something. Messing with the wiring harness I pulled out of the grain tractor, the weed eater. Maybe you know something about it because you got the same engine on your tractor or something. I'm trying to take the. I don't want to touch it because I'm eating. Yeah, but maybe just with the one hand. Let's see, where's the key switch? You might know something about this. Got fuses and stuff. Where did it go? I basically want to. That's not the right wire. It just appeared itself. Maybe. Oh, basically this is my key switch I got here. It's one of those types. I'm trying to eliminate the safety wires out of it. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's the boots, not the wiring harness. The wiring harness isn't very nice. Yeah, I got a piece of fudge I made. It looks kind of like a dog turd. Yeah. Whatever happened to those white dog turds they used to have like years ago? We'll see them anymore. Probably because of like climate change or something. Climate change, like during the different seasons and stuff, changed the dexterity of like shit and how shitty you feel basically, because it could be cold, hot, or a little chilly. God, I'm terrible. I don't know about guns in church, but I think the one church where people should. Yeah, I know that. I didn't bring one. It's not hooked up to anything. I do have one in the garage. I'm just gonna rip some wiring out, hope it works. Usually what I do, this is one of the safeties. It has the most amazing spring-o-ling in there. Usually what I do is the easiest way to do is just cut them off. Take some wire nuts, put white to white and black to black. That's the easiest way to do it, but I want to do it harder and just freaking pull them out of there. This is the starting wire. I don't think it's the original one because it appears to have something on it for a battery. Like that would go to your charging system, even on like a motorcycle too. And it's 4-post solenoid, so I'm judging one of the 4 posts as the solenoid. I might dumb it down to a 3-post. Not really dumb it down. I'm trying to say downsize it. I mean,
be. I mean, if someone's shooting at you, everyone's scared, and then you accidentally start spraying someone because you weren't aiming. You're like,
I love my old meter. The battery that came with it is good.
$1,500 in singles, and then if a shooter comes in, just
I did the screwdriver trick. I got it on my battery charger. Yeah. Yeah, an old 4-car, basically. It's basically what everybody does. Fuck it, Ford. The only thing that works on you is the solenoid, so I'm gonna grab you and jump the rest. No, they're like $9 on eBay. Sometimes you can get them for like $4. We got the really cheap ones. They're like for a Chinese moped.
not yet. So look, when it comes to gun regulation in America, clearly
it's always good to do things wiring when you got chocolate on your hands. I hope that's chocolate. I hope it is. Could be rat shit from the wiring harness being in the tractor. We don't know. I have no idea where my small screwdriver went. Alright, here it is. Just gonna pull out the wires and do tracing. And the small screwdriver had an accident. It's got a boo-boo. I was using it as a chisel one time. Yeah, I remember this one. I was using this to get those little keys out of the top of the starter on lawnmowers. So I don't have to worry about these two wires there. So what I like to do is find out if one of these is the ground. I have no idea what I'm doing. But this wire, see what this wire is. Where is it going to? That goes there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably better off just using the wire nuts. Yeah. For Galaxy solenoid. But to be simple. Wait a minute, that might too big. Let's just do this. Now this is eliminated. We can just simplify this. What I like to do with my stampers, maybe simplify it somehow. Push button switch. I got one of those that I bought on eBay. Just take this, ground it to the right there and then that. But what the problem is I have is it's got one of these connectors on it, like yours, and I have no idea what the wires are that go onto the engine or this. I don't even know if I need that plug, because I might be able to not even need it to hook up. I don't know what it represents. Is it just for the safeties on the engine or something? Because I still have the plug that's coming off for the stator with the diode. So I'm just thinking I can wire the diode directly to here and stuff. Yeah, push button switches. So I might not even need all of this shit, I'm thinking, except for this, because I would take this and take a wire, plug it into here for the push button switch, and I use this part for the fuse, which just goes where? Up my ass, probably. But yeah, that's one of these wires right there. I didn't want to play with this out in the cold, really. It's cold. I believe that's one of these wires here. So I wish I had a screwdriver. Where'd that go? Losing things that are right in front of me. Probably one of my ass. It's hard doing stuff on your bed. It's really not wise. Ouch, bastard. It's always good to stab your hands. If you do it away from me. I should have brought a scissors. I could just cut that end off. I'm watching the Daily Show. It's funny. We can just do this. I can't see what I'm doing, but stab myself in the balls on Valentine's Day. That's what your girlfriend's supposed to do because you forgot Valentine's Day. Or the wife. That's not going to come apart anytime soon. I should have brought some scissors. Yeah, ground. That's probably all I need. I don't even really need. Where the fuck did it go? Damn it. Fucking mess this is. I should probably sell this harness so I could probably get coin for it. But I probably don't even need this, do I? What's hanging off this that plugs into this is hanging off the engine. I probably don't even need that, do I? I don't. So I'm just making myself more work. But this. Huh? Huh? Fuck! I figured it out. I figured it out. Yeah, this plugs into there. Happy Valentine's Day for the wiring harness. I believe right here is one of the ground wires. I don't want to cut that off because this is still probably a good harness I might be able to use if I get another one of those engines. But fuck it, let's cut it off. I'm kidding. So, I don't know. I may need this in the future. So, I do have really shitty pieces of shit Walmart lights that I could probably plug that connector into and make it work. Yeah, I don't remember those lights I bought years ago when they were on YouTube, and they frickin' broke right apart. They're junk. Frickin' Walmart, man. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Right there. And that red wire is, I don't know. Somewhere. Probably this wire right there. It's just a little faded. And this, I just need that, the fuse. This fuse is probably so good. Yeah, switch off the coil as ground. Huh. I'm trying to just do a simple push button switch. I'm not, maybe you could dumb it down. That's a 20 amp fuse. Okay, we'll see if we use 15. Yeah, I probably could just wire a toggle switch, drill a hole into the plate. And then figure out how to, I don't know. I probably don't need this, do I? Much. I got if I still have it, I don't know what the heck happened to it. We switched cars. It used to be in the car, but I had a inline fuse, like from a car, like one of those glass tube things. But to save this wiring harness, it probably would be worth to buy a fuse holder. Or what we could do is be really cheap. Use 2 wires from another harness. I'll just plug these into the fuse and wrap it around the electrical tape. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, or Saber Moorman there. Just wire the ground of the toggle switch to here, and then have the other part go to the magneto, right? Yeah, why the back this this is probably the starter wire, but I'm not even sure. It probably is, if it even, I don't know. I don't think that works. But this obviously wasn't a charging thing, because this is the starter wire. But this starter wire will probably get taken off here. I'll use like a small battery wire, the same thickness, which will work. And I will save this. And next time we have a rat nest in the tractor and they come out to play, I can play jump rope with this, with the mice. I'm really silly tonight. I love these boots. They're like $45 at Walmart. They're not bad. I didn't want to get steel-toed ones because I have animals. Like if I accidentally walk into one of them, it's not good. Well, let's see if this fuse is just still good to see the hell of it. Maybe why it stopped running, one of the reasons. I bet he blew the fuse and he hooked it up backwards. The battery. The battery was hooked up backwards and it just sat, so the battery's still good, I believe. Oh, cool. The fuse don't even come out of there. So, it's a nice thing. Do I need one of those special tweezers to get it out? Feels like it's melted into there. That's nice. Usually you can just pull them out like that, but look how hard I'm pulling at this. It's probably completely melted in there. Maybe it's coming. Could be rusted. Oh, here we go. It's coming, I think. Piece of shit. There we go. We got hers. Surprising it's still good. The battery being hooked up backwards. I'll just take that fuse out of there and use it, save money. You get fuses at dollar stores sometimes if you're lucky, but who knows how good they are. Let's see what you wrote. Yeah, you just gotta simplify it if you're don't need all this shit. My question is, do I even need the plug that's hanging off the engine that plugs into? I don't know if you probably recognize that because you had it on yours. And the muffler adapter I bought that's like yours is a muffler I have. I don't know where it is. I don't think the post office really does either, because it says it's going to take longer to get. We've been having bad weather. That could be the reason. Last time I knew it was in New Jersey. I'm pretty close to New Jersey. I should have it by now. I paid $12 for it, free shipping, so he could have sent it out snail mail, if there even such a thing exists anymore. Broad City, I don't know if you've ever heard of that show. It's funny. Up my thing. I probably don't need all this shit, do I? Might as well just use the push button switch I got in the mail. Once in a while, those metal cover things turn up on eBay. Always looking for snapper parts. There might be something coming with a big engine. I just don't want to say much in case it doesn't show up.
Genuinely one of the most shocking stories I have ever read. You lived a life that many people should not have emerged out of. Right? You talked very early on in the book about how that your therapist.
I have people that may watch this live spoil me from getting the item. I just worry I'm a little superstitious. I'll talk more about it when it gets here, make a video about whatever it may be. Frickin' eBay, man. eBay junk. I don't know what's worse, Amazon or eBay. I mean, they're not really bad, but New York are supposed to, talking on the news, are supposed to have Amazon put one of their shops here, like I think it was Long Island or Staten Island or something. It's nowhere near me, but they wanted a $3 million tax cut, and they're like, no, we're not going to let you do that. So they opted out of it. No, there's my filter from China for the engine. Don't be surprised if the dog closes the laptop that's behind the laptop. Guaranteed delivery February 11th. It's now the 14th. The filter for China for the engine should be here by, yeah, in transit the next faculty.
This is a story that seems like it's ended now.
Oh, it's February 11th. It's like the tracking just dropped right off the face of the earth. It was in New York, New Jersey last time it went. It's probably lost in the mail.
So I knew growing up, my mom had instilled in me that I was a good person. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. And
it was part number 28707. I will probably never see it again. Oh, that was the engine. It was part number 7968002. It was a part that normally goes for like 40 some odd dollars. I've seen people sell it for 100. I'm like, oh, this guy's got it for 12 bucks free shipping. I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it from him, take a chance. And I'm not really complaining. I'm just worried that I'll never get it. I'm kind of hoping I would have it by now.
So first I got my high school diploma. I got my college degree in sociology. I taught myself to.
I wish I could get my money back and still get the items. Should say that.
Started book club, started career path.
Hey, Gypsy, you made it. Hey, say it. Maniko Hitachi, I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out how to eliminate this mess, this wiring harness they got here, and simplify it. And Sanford Moorman was helping me. The plan was to take the safeties out of the harness, but I just want to simplify it because it's like an antique mower and get rid of all this shit. This take two wires like this instead of this. That would make the fuse box, and you just go into this. Have an electrical tape and be cheap. And gotta figure it out. This has got dusty bits on it. Oh, this solenoid's still good. And one of these would be ground. Just ground it to here. Ground the toggle switch to there, I believe. One part to the magneto for the toggle switch. Yeah. Sanford Moorman probably doesn't really answer. I don't think I need that plug that's off the engine. I don't even know what the hell it's for. I have to figure that out. If he's still here, he can tell me what that's for.
Relationships, and you just take them out for lunch like once a month. Right. You just do stuff like that. And like finally, just like never quit.
A smart post. What's a smart post?
Like positive people that push you. And often people say, your story's amazing, and maybe it is, but it's not.
It's basically got a plug hanging off the engine for that.
Saw potential in me and pushed me to make me believe that I could be successful, and it's still like this to this day.
Okay, I'll show you. I'll make a video of it sometime when we come to that. I'll take pictures. I'll send it to you. And hopefully I don't go sleepy time on here, because we don't want to go sleepy time. Yeah, I'll take a picture of what plugs are on the engine. Another thing I want to do, Mowers and Blowers did this on his too, is eliminate the fuel solenoid on the carburetor, the backfire solenoid, and just put a bolt. Although I sold mowers before and kept the fuel solenoid on them because it's just easier and it freaking worked. What is this? Oh, this is a show coming on Netflix. Doom Patrol wants this. DC, of course, DC Universe. I don't even know what the hell that station is. I want to see that.
Especially these days.
Volt regulator. Oh, I wonder if that's what it is. Ooh. Would that be on the tractor itself? Oh. Oh, I see.
I'm Michael Griffin. I'm Brian Orac.
I would have to buy one of those, wouldn't I?
We own a cupcake shop. We bake.
I know Kohlers have volt regulators too.
It's light, it's sleek, it's fast. I'm able to draw what color frosting you want. We do a lot with social media. We have funny
Uh-oh.
that we do.
The volt regulator must be in the engine then.
Cupcakes are great business.
I saw a guy how he hooked up his on the Kohler. I don't know how you would do it on a Briggs though, because it's different. So that plug I showed you must plug into a volt regulator that's under the shroud. Yeah, I must have a volt regulator under the shroud. So what I would probably have to do is, if it's under the shroud, take the shroud off, eliminate that plug, and just simplify it. Hook the volt regulator to the solenoid. I'm scared I'm gonna fry something.
For everyone to earn their keep.
So maybe I need this plug. I don't know. Ugh. It looks like this rod wire right there is a jumper. See that? Between wires. That's like factory, I believe. I don't think anybody did that. Oh yeah, 1,000 miles from me. Shit, if we were close, we could work on sampers together and sell them. That'd be fun. There's 4 of them in the garage now. 1 is for sale. 3 I'm keeping. I'm keeping my 2 Comets. The one that has the broken deck I'm going to redo because it's one of the best hill climbers I had, and I have a huge hill. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. It's got to go to a voltage regulator. He must have been copying Kohler's design. Seems like the voltage oh my god, what is she doing? Seems like the voltage regulator's gonna be one's gonna be for ground, one's gonna go to the battery, and maybe the other part of the voltage regulator goes to the magneto or ground, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. I could be wrong. There's a voltage regulator on my Massey tractor, but somehow they eliminated it and didn't use it. I don't know how the hell they did that. Because it was like hanging off the tractor. Somehow they put a jumper wire in the harness and I still was able to start it without the voltage regulator. But that could have probably been done because that was an older engine. That was from the 70s, that engine. 70s Tecumseh. Oh, God. I can send you a picture of it right now. I don't have the model number, though. It was a 2005 Weed Eater MTD.
Thank you.
It's a 2005 Briggs engine. Oh, fuck. One of those 13.5 horsepowers.
Wreck you for that? Goodbye credit karma or whatever?
I had to use the F word to think. And I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing with my hair. I gotta get it cut one of these days.
Didn't really know that was an option.
Maybe you could send, I don't know if there's like a harness or something. I think I showed the model number in one of my videos. I don't know. But when I had it. Ow, my knee.
Honey, I'm like, smelling something funky. I feel like the apartment smells funkier than usual in here.
Regulate her? No. No, I didn't do anything bad to the girlfriend. Hey, April, how's it going? She was on the Walmart live earlier. Here's the boots. They did not show up. And that's what's on the boots. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know what it is. I don't want to speculate. I'm just fucking around with this. I came out of that weed eater mower you found me, April. I'm trying to wire the harness into that engine and the one I'm keeping. And it's trying to simplify it. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these. This is a starting solenoid. Fucking thing. I don't know why it's on my bed. I was thinking I'm going to use, will be the starting wire. That will be the battery. This is already, when you go to the voltage trailer, obviously this wire here for that starter, I'm thinking, right? Samper mower, man, that would be for the part of the voltage regulator for the starter. But I'm probably not going to use this wire because it's too long. I may still use it and just do something like this. Like that, and fucking zip tie it with shit. Or I could take it off there and use it for a jump rope with the mice spill nests in there. They're in the video games. Yeah. She's in the vintage video games. I do old Nintendo stuff. Buys stuff on Amazon. Fucking Amazon. I was hoping you would come to New York, but we got greedy. Wanted a $3 million tax cut. The CEO is bald as fuck. His wife left him. They're even talking about it on the Daily Show today in Comedy Central. It's probably going to be one of like those comic book supervillains or something now.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go sell. Great sales.
What am I doing here? Yeah, that stuff's a mess. I just love this stuff. I shouldn't even have this on my bed. I'm thinking because there could have been a mouse in the tractor at one point because it was outside. But basically, you don't even really need a fuse box. You can just take these wires and plug it like this. Get it out there. I learned a lot of shit from watching people's videos. And that could be your fuse, like that. Could eliminate this, save the harness, and just wrap it around with electrical tape. And how you tell if a fuse is bad, like on a car or lawnmower, it will have a break in it. Like there will be a break in that metal there. They are asleep. They are asleep. Which I hope to be soon after this live. I'll probably talk to you after this live, April. Probably cut it short at 12. What else can I eat? There's nothing to eat. I want to show you something that's quite funny. They had batteries at Real Deals. Sleeping. They're just sleeping around. Don't worry about it. But somewhere on my bed, somewhere on the floor. These were at the Real Deals dollar store. And the story on these is I bought them for my remote because I knew these. It said Trolls. This is obviously for a movie, for a child's toy. Even though I'm using them for my remote, they were $1. I'm not going to pay like freaking $6 or something for Duracells or something. Duracells. Yeah, Duracells. Go hunting and get yourself some batteries, some cheap batteries. Yeah, they're now for my remote. And what I'm saying here is I knew they wouldn't be shitty batteries because they're made for children's toys, and they wouldn't do that to kids. DreamWorks basically wouldn't do that to children. Give them shitty batteries for their toy. Oh God, I forgot about your channel. I'm gonna look it up again. Write it down in the comments right now, and I'll subscribe to it. Or just write it down in the comments to it. I'll go subscribe to it now. I forgot all about it, man. I'm sorry. I gotta watch your gaming videos. This is a bag I had of homemade fudge and I made. Kind of messed it up. It came out crystallized because the what do you call it? I forget what it's called. Some kind of sugar. It's not sugar, but it's a different kind of sugar. Baking sugar or something. Distilled maybe? I don't know. It crystallized.
Tired of drop calls and bad connections?
God, my fucking knee is killing me. I gotta put this somewhere where the dogs won't chew it. Technically, you really shouldn't have this on your bed. Or really have... I know it's alright, I'll be okay. I'll wash my hands, but, these wires probably have lead on them, I imagine they do. I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong.
That's not right. It's right, all right. Now, chunky style milk? That's not right.
So, here's a good idea right here. We're picking up for the night. Just do this. It's not going to matter if I roll this up into a ball, I don't think. And like that. Hopefully we can... I'll ring your ear and hopefully we can figure out that voltage regulator on the engine. I'll do it in the winter time or in the spring, it don't matter. Hey, FD Fighter Gaming, how's it going? I was messing around with my wiring harness after St. Remorby and trying to figure it out. It's obviously goes to the voltage regulator. There must be, for the voltage regulator, point for start. There must be start, ground, and a voltage regulator, and then battery. That's probably all it is, because there's 3 prongs. I gotta figure out which is which, and I don't know. My brain is fucked up. With the bipolar, I think like that, like really, really quick. And when I relapsed, it was out of control, but with the medicine I take, it's manageable. So I still have the quick thinking, and I can deal with it and not be too speeded up. Plus, I've been sleeping a lot better, too. I want to talk about something quite creepy. I don't even know if April should hear it. I've been watching stuff about the multiverse theory and stuff, and it's really interesting, like what physicists have trying to figure out for years. Like back in the 1900s, they thought like psychics tapped into alternate realities and stuff and predicted futures or that and stuff. It's really weird. I can't remember most of it because I was like half awake, but from the gist I got of it is there's like, it could be like dark energy creating the multiverses and stuff. There's a woman that has a theory. They sent a satellite out into space, this woman physicist. The show I watch is on YouTube from England. I could send you a link to it, St. Remorby, if you're interested in it. And or anybody really. Or you can just find it. And they sent a satellite up, and she thought like the dark energy that's in space was coming from other universes into our own and kind of like connecting and stuff. There's a physicist, I forget his name. I'm not good with names. He figured out why we can't see alternate realities or really travel to them at this time. Sadly, they didn't believe what he said until later. Like now, does it made more sense? I forgot. There's something that Einstein said about how light works too. I'll talk about the other guy in a minute. My mind's all over the fucking place. I'm sorry, I'm excited. It's probably the chocolate. But Einstein basically said, the way light travels and stuff is like differently. It doesn't really make sense. Basically, particles and atoms can travel between like different areas and be in the same spots at the same time and stuff. I know this sounds crazy, but I was saying about the guy that said why we can't travel to like alternate realities or see them at this point. Sadly, they denounced what he said. He was like working for the government and Air Force doing other stuff, and he basically smoked and drank himself to death and died, sadly, of alcoholism or something. But basically, from what they said, a reality splits basically on the decisions we make into several different outcomes. That's why we can't only see what's in front of us and not other realities. I love physics. I love science. I always had. Always been obsessed with like time travel or the multiverse theory since I watched like a lot of science fiction shows about it. Plus, I didn't even know what the hell time travel was or anything about it till I saw the Back to the Future movie when I was little. been so fascinated by that. My uncle got me hooked on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Of course, the William Shatner Star Trek too. I don't know. I talked about the Mandela effect before, about the Hadron Collider that they have. CERN does, and basically, they're trying to create the Big Bang Theory in a lab, and the reality could be expanding out to our own. Who knows? It could be a hoax. I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's best not to think about it because it could drive you nuts. Yeah, I made your head hurt. I'm sorry. Just watch it. It's really interesting stuff. I think it's better to concentrate more on the shit that's in the bag than the freaking multiverse theory. It's alright though, man. It's alright though. Then they talk about like bubble universes and stuff too. And then they had a theory like another universe could collide into our own and kill us. Who knows if that hasn't happened before? There's so much weirdness to physics and science and stuff, like quantum energy or quantum physics and stuff. And I didn't do too well in school. I never really studied. I loved my teachers, so I tried. I barely graduated. I excelled like it mostly reading science. I love to read. FD Fighter. Fighting game, yes, I see you there. Oh god, I smudged up my freaking glasses. It looks like with chocolate. Just look at the dusty bits on those, as Pug Life would say. I really don't know how to clean these. These are thin lenses. I paid extra for the thin lenses so they're not thick. And they have stuff so it reflects the light off of them. Because I don't want light blinding me. It still does. It really still does. But I wanted it for nighttime, like if I'm driving or something. Because those fucking halogen bulbs are the worst. Plus, if I do drive at night, my mother has the same problem, like night blindness. It's not bad, but we can still drive. At least she can. I'm not a good driver. I ran back over one of the snappers that I was scrapping. But like at night and stuff, they help you see better, so the light doesn't blind you at night. And one thing I noticed is kind of weird. I went outside to start the car today. Now you know what I look like without my glasses off. I didn't fucking cute. But I went outside with my glasses off. Went outside, just closed my eyes for a minute while the car was starting. Because the carbon monoxide felt nice when it was coming out the muffler. I wasn't in the car at the time. I was outside the car. But I closed my eyes for it, just thinking about stuff, relaxing while the car was warming. I was warming it up so we could leave the house. And it was kind of weird. The snow outside had like a blue tint to it or something. It's just so fucking weird. And these things are quite weird, these glasses. I never experienced it before, but on like YouTube or something, or like on videos, like if the lettering's red, it kind of has like a 3D effect for some reason. I don't know if I should tell anybody with you guys, or tell anybody besides you guys that or what. Just wonder if my Superman pajamas do it. No, it doesn't enclose. It's only on the computer. I talk a mile a minute. Not sure if April's still here. Who's really still here? How many people we got watching? We have 2. We have 2 likes. Cool. I think I'll be using this camera, as bad as it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I flooded your mind with too much crap. Hopefully you can deal with it. I'll get back to you on the messy bag. I'll send you pictures. So I think we figured it out together. The voltage regulator, one's the starter, one's the ground, one's the battery. Alright. Take care, everyone. I think I'm going to end it at midnight after Broad City gets over. And this is their last season, sadly. I just love those 2 girls. I thought they were so funny. Another thing, I always crush on female comedians. I don't know. I didn't really buy any. I should have. I bought stuffed bears to the girlfriends I know and stuff. I made them fudge. They love the fudge I make. What else? What the hell I do? Hold on a minute. I want to show you that oil I bought. I wanted to talk about that essential oil stuff. A friend I know, uses it and had good luck with it. It's supposed to smell like cinnamon, but it smells like pollen to me, like kind of like a pollen kind of smell. I do like it, and it made me sneeze about a bit. I'm more allergic to it because I'm allergic to pollen, but it does smell good. You can rub it on pain and stuff, but I wouldn't really put it on pain because I don't know too much about it yet. It might hurt my skin. I don't know. I'm just going to sniff it now. It's probably better for you than cocaine and that bath salt shit that those sneaky people in foreign countries had to create to hurt us. Let me see if I can get it. It's in this drawer over here by my troll batteries and my camera. It's only $6 at Walmart. I may get other ones if it's supposed to like help anxiety and depression. You can put it in the bathtub too, like to take a bath for aromatherapy. Like the hot water would help. I might try that sometime. God, my knee is killing me. Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna rub it to my freaking knee. I thought about rubbing it on my willy, but that's another story. Of course, I'm not gonna do that. That would defeat the purpose of it. You know what I meant by that. God, I gotta get comfortable. My knee is killing me. But it's only $6. Other companies have it. Oh, we can see that says right from the farm to you. You can rub it on yourself for pain. I don't know if I would or not. I don't know if my friend does either. We haven't really talked about that. Maybe I'll try and put a little on my hand sometime, and not at the moment. Just trying to fill out. What I worry about is it's basically like oil from plants. What I worry about is it'll get bad after a while. Like I don't know what its shelf life really is, but it really has a good scent. It's kind of like aromatherapy. They had that for years. I don't know if it's around anymore, but like oxygen bars were like big in the late 90s and early 2000s. Like you would go to it wasn't really like an alcohol bar. Well, they would probably put alcohol in the oxygen too. They did that. I know they did that. Like alcohol scent. But oxygen bars, like aromatherapy, were kind of big at the time. I don't know if they still do it anymore. Like you would breathe in oxygen, like the oxygen tubes at the hospital or with a mask, and basically aromatherapy. It's kind of the same point as candles and shit, but it's obviously safer than candles because candles can cause your balls to catch on fire on Valentine's Day when you're doing the hot wax thing, if you even know what that is. Sorry to say, guys. It kind of makes my nose a little snotty. It's good. It helps. And honestly, I was in a better mood today. I wasn't like in a pissy mood using it. And it's supposed to like help with anxiety. And I get anxiety, which causes me to be a little pissy and angry at times. And this kind of helped. If I get pissy, I'll just go, ooh. No, it's not ether. It's not acid. People used to do ether back in the day to calm down. And I learned some stuff about history and shit. I was trying to figure out stuff about the butterfly effect, guys. I don't know if you know what that is. About like, say a butterfly flaps its wings, it can change time or whatever. I watched that Ashton Kutcher movie, The Butterfly Effect, recently. I thought the butterfly effect might be possible at one time. Like you can use it like in your dreams or to travel through time. Who the hell knows if it's possible? It may or not be. It's probably pseudoscience. But I was trying to say, what am I at? I think it's that stuff. But let me think. Yeah, but I love those girls. Hold on a minute.
You have to let him
Eh.
live his own life.
No, it's not. It's holistic medicine. You can buy it at Walmart. It's perfectly legal. All it is like cinnamon oil from a plant. It may help you, Gypsy. They got it right in the Walmart. It's like lavender and stuff. I'm forget about the butterfly effect for now. I can't remember what I was saying about it. But they got a diffuser you can put it in and stuff.
You know, it's super easy. Just Montclair. It's like the point, you know?
Oh.
Where's Montclair?
Like Montclair.
Montclair.
So where is Bruce based again?
Yeah.
Let me think. What's the butterfly effect? Basically, I watched the movie and didn't know if it was possible. And I think that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, how they created Coca-Cola is what I was talking about. I was trying to find out about the butterfly effect, but they basically talked about like certain places and things in history that was the butterfly effect that caused things to happen. How Coca-Cola was created was the counterbacked morphine addiction. One of the guys that was in the Civil War, he was a chemist. I forget his name, but he got it. Sadly, he later died of morphine or cocaine addiction or something. But that's what was in Coca-Cola at the point. They thought cocaine would counteract morphine addiction. And then what's funny is later, like now, they use morphine to counteract cocaine addiction. It kind of messed itself out. But he created Coca-Cola, put cocaine in it would help people. The morphine was the only drug they had in the Civil War, like for pain and stuff, and they still use it now today, which is crazy. And then they were talking about amphetamines. I don't know if it's necessarily meth, but on the news talking about amphetamines like for pain or something. Oh, it was ketamine, basically ketamine for like pain and anxiety. There's so much shit that's getting too weird. And I hope we don't get that wall. I don't think we should. Yeah, the butterfly effect. I think there was a remake too they did without Ashton Kutcher. It was a weird concept. And basically what he did is to fix it, he everything surrounded around that girl he knew. He fixed it so he never met her. And what his father said is you can't mess with people like in your reality. How should I say it? Everything you do to people, you do to yourself, basically. And everything you say or do changes what goes around on you in your life and their lives too. And like if you say hurtful things to a person, they're gonna remember it and they're gonna think you're that. I was mean to my deaf friend once, and I don't even remember doing that because I'm so kind to her all the time. Try to be sweet, and she remembers it. She doesn't remember what I said. I don't either. And you just can't go through your life being an asshole because you'll get in that frame of mind. That'll be your personality of an asshole. And what you say or do and think is your personality. You gotta think positive. God, I want that damn Papa John's pizza. We had Papa John's years ago in in the next town over, and it became a little gross Caesar's. Caesar's is okay pizza. It's not the best, but it's something. What's this? I don't even fucking know anymore. I was talking about my wiring harness for my lawnmower, the damn multiverse theory. I'm a little Lulu. Just take it for what it is. I was talking about how Coca-Cola was created. I was talking about multiverse theory. It was something I watched on YouTube about how this physicist basically said the reason why you can't see alternate realities, only the reality in front of you, is just reality splits based on your decisions and shit that you make in life. I'm a deep thinker. You can subscribe if you want, Haley. I don't know if you've been here before. I usually do a Toonami live about anime and stuff. You might have been recommended to my videos or my bullshittery. I work on lawnmowers. I was talking to Sanford Mower Man up here trying to figure out how to simplify my starting solenoid for one of my projects I got in the garage. I don't know what this is anymore. It's whatever it can be. I mean, this looks like shit. I hung that up. There's little white dots on my wall from posters when I had Young that ripped the paint off the wall. Yeah, who knows? Just be nice to our Gypsy. I just talk. My I was saying before is my brain is a little speeded up. I just think I'm good at problem solving and things quick. People always when I got bullied and stuff when I was young and stuff, people would say the worst things to me. I can always say far worse, and I feel bad for that. But you gotta do what you're gonna do to survive. I'm watching Broad City. It's so hilarious. Oh my God, she's naked. I wish I could see her for real. I think these comedians on Broad City are just hilarious. I had crushes on a lot of comedians before growing up, female ones like Tina Fey, Rachel Dratch, Sarah Silverman. I think Amy Poehler's pretty cute too, even though she stole some of her jokes, but she probably got inspired by those comedians and this didn't realize what she was doing. Basically, a lot of comedy is recycled from a lot of other comedians and stuff too. I kind of tape myself as a comedian too and stuff. My freaking shrink tells me I'm good with philosophy and stuff. Some of the stuff I say is like, holy shit, which is crazy. They did a store display, the two of them on Broad City, and they put a rat in there. They made a like newspaper and garbage. There's a rat in there with them. I think the show takes place in New York City, so there's plenty of rats, giant ones. Yeah. I'm not sure how many people are watching. It could just be Gypsy. I'm going to scare poor Haley away, sadly. I got really curly hair. Yeah, it's just Gypsy watching. She's like, what is this? And Jeremy like, oh my God, this guy's fucking nuts. He's fucking talking out his ass. Imagine if we could... Remember the Jim Carrey movie where he was talking out of his ass? He's like, can I ask you a question? You watch, Jim Carrey's got some really good videos about like philosophy and most comedians are very intelligent, but Jim Carrey brings another level. He knows like things like another stuff about life and stuff. There's a lot of self-help videos from the comedian Jim Carrey on YouTube and stuff. No, not at all, but listen, you should use that word. My therapist says it stigmatizes mental illness. Where did it go? I want it again. Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. Where'd that oil shit go I had? Uh-oh. There it be. But this is perfectly safe. I don't know. I don't think it'll do any harm. I mean, they sell it. Oh no. Shit. I'll get caught for this. I can't watch South Park. I'm sorry, guys. Might be able to get away with Rick and Morty. I'm not sure. I don't think you can get away with that. That's well known. I'm going to end it in a minute, guys, and talk to my friend and caller. This isn't really drugs. It's perfect. It's natural. It's like cinnamon and stuff. It's a cinnamon extract from plant leaf. It really helps. I might... Yeah, Truman Show with Jim Carrey, where like he's being videotaped. Kind of like Big Brother watching. That was basically that movie was made before we thought even to do reality shows. That might have been what helped created like Big Brother. What the hell is that show with the roses, The Bachelor and stuff? Trailer Park Boys is even, they call it like a mockumentary. Yeah. Honestly, this shit could be making me manicky too. I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of manickism with bipolar. I ate a lot of fudge probably to kill a horse. And candy could be sugar. It's like pollen and stuff. It's not CBD oil either, which is marijuana extract. I don't know how that works. People say that would help me too. I would have to get a prescription for that. I think that's what the Trailer Park Boys made on Netflix, and or they were making the oil in those vats, and they put it on marijuana leaves or something, and somehow the vats they were using were like had maple syrup in them or something. They basically made that joke because maple syrup's like a big thing in Canada or something. I think Snoop Dogg was on that episode or something. It's kind of crazy. I have maybe a bit of an eidetic memory, but it focuses on the weirdest shit that I remember. I don't remember some of my videos though, probably because I'm so fast at it, just trying to get it done. I wanted to go back and watch my older videos, like mowers and stuff, just to see what I'm doing. Like what I was doing then, what I could do now, what I could do in the future. You know what I mean? Past, present, future, stuff like that. Yeah, my friends probably wondering where I am, and I gotta take a flaming piss, flaming Valentine's Day fudge piss, or if there even is such a thing. I thought of another joke, and I don't know if it'll click with you, Gypsy, because you probably like this food chain. I've been doing meditation lately before sleep and stuff. Not all the time, but sometimes, and it helps. There's like guided meditations on YouTube. Some of them are good, some of them are not. Some of them just produce weird dreams with me. But I've been sleeping better is what I'm saying. I'll talk about this one dream I had. I dreamed I was watching when I watched the Butterfly Effect. It must have triggered something because Ashton Kutcher was in prison in my subconscious, and that's one of my greatest fears for life because I was a bad kid growing up. I was worried I was going to be in prison or something. And I was dreaming I was in a prison. It was hilarious. I dreamed I started a prison riot because someone took the last piece of wanted this goal to get cake, and maybe it's telling me to cut down on the sugar in my subconscious. I'm eating so much damn fudge. I don't know. Yeah, no. I'm not so draggy today. I think it's just helping. I think that shit helps. I don't know. I'm probably excited about doing my mower. Honestly, that could be giving me a high. I don't know what the repercussions of it are. I'm scared. They got an old episode of Martin on. I love Martin Lawrence. I hope he does some more movies. He's got to be in his 50s now. He was so funny, that show Martin, years ago. I used to be on back in the day when I watched The Simpsons. I'm going to change the channel off Martin, sadly, because of where I'll get copyrights of the YouTube. I don't want this. I want this video to stay up because it's important. I said some good stuff. Oh, The Wedding Singer. I watched a minute of that with Adam Sandler. That was one of my favorite movies. Yeah, it's the part where he's singing with Billy Idol. They did a spin-off of The Wedding Singer on the Goldbergs, which is great. I hope I'm like this on my Saturday Night Live. Like, oh my God, here with Children's on. Oh, I love that show. I didn't know that was on at midnight. Oh, it's an old show with Ed O'Neill that's on Modern Family now. Modern Family, is that the right show? Yeah. Cool. Let me see if there's a lot of them on. They might have marathoned it on today. Ooh, it's on a lot. How many times? Let me stay up and watch it. Cool, it's on to 2 in the morning. I'm going to watch Al Bundy to 2 in the morning. That was one of the best TV fathers. Yeah, I gotta watch what I put in your head, Gypsy. I'm sorry.
I've got all my cards in this bag. Now, instead of dating all the guys in here, which last year proved to be almost impossible, this year I'm gonna pick.
If you don't smoke, Gypsy, don't take it up because it's a hard habit to break. Even that vaping shit's not good for you. I do condone. I am all for medical marijuana as long as it's done legally through a doctor. You just got to be careful with anything. Moderation. They're talking about even on the news, if marijuana was legalized, that you can't drive with it. You can't just get in a car and smoke marijuana. I mean, people did that in the 60s and 70s, but it's like anything. You can't be under the influence of anything. It's just bad. I mean, when you get in a car and you're under the influence of something, not only you're putting your life in danger, there's more around you than just you. There's everybody's on the road. Like if you're texting, drinking, or on drugs, you're putting those people in danger that are on the road.
Beautiful Kelly, Kelly, my love.
I still don't have my license. I don't know when I will. I want to get like a truck or something to pick up lawnmower someday, but I found some good people in my area that are bringing me stuff to work on. Oh, they got a Valentine's Day episode of Married with Children on. That's cool.
She's coming over to see you tonight. Oh, that's great.
I'm gonna head out in a minute, Gypsy. I'm sorry. I'll try to do another live during the week. But what is it? Friday? It can't be Friday. Oh, I see what's going on. Technically, it's Friday midnight at night, so technically it's still Friday. So tomorrow, which is still Friday, then this is I don't normally do this. This is kind of like a time paradox to me. So basically, I gotta go to bed, get up, swim, get stuff for the live, and then Saturday I'll be back. But I'm gonna end it here, guys. I don't know if I'll be doing the fast talking thing. God, Al Bundy or Al O'Neill was young there. I don't know if you get WGN Gypsy. It's called WGN America. That's what Married with Children is on. You can see it on that station or find out what about it is on YouTube. I got heartburn right now. Old show from the 80s and 90s. I can't talk anymore. All the shit I ate's getting brought up. Hell to get old. But I'll let you guys go. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this live, as crazy and funny as it was. But peace, guys. See ya. See you next one. Bye, guys. See you later. Bye. Take care. Sorry, Gypsy. I gotta go.
Marcy. Oh, great. The only one we can't turn off.